Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Fair dawning. Today we are going to be doing, as you can tell by the thumbnail and the title, an Abraxas unboxing. So, this potentially could be my last one. I'm just debating whether or not to continue because, okay, so I know with shipping delays, things like that, boxes have been delayed and other things, but I just think the last couple of months of items haven't been the best. So for Fairy, I think I'm reducing it down to just book only, and Abraxas doesn't have a book only option, so my only option for this one would be to cancel it. So I'm going to see. I've cancelled it for January anyway, just because of finances, but then if she's got any left for February onwards, then I'm going to see, based on this box, whether I continue it from February onwards. So Abraxas box is around £32–33 including shipping, and you get 4 to 5 bookish items along with a hardback book. The last couple of times it has been, no, so the last month's wasn't signed, the month before's was. It had signed book plates. I don't know if it's going to be something that she introduces more regularly, but we'll see based on how this one goes. So, in the top, we've got a little announcement. She says she's been struggling the last couple of months with getting boxed out on time and waiting for products to arrive. Because of this, she decided it would be best to skip January's box. So anyone that has January, is subscribed, the payment will get taken, but then we'll get refunded within 24 hours because she doesn't have the facility to skip boxes with the payment provider that she has. And then at the bottom it says, unfortunately November's pin and author's signed book plate still haven't arrived. This will now be sent out either in January or with February's box, depending on when she gets them. I like that she's included that, and I'm sorry that she's been going through so many issues with shipping. Fairy Loot have been the same. I'm going to try and cover the back, but the December Muse is Ellie Ashworth. Her Instagram is beauty_underneath_covers, and this is the print. I'm trying to cover the items. So it says Brian Camargo, I think he did last month as well, who is at Fallout Brian, has drawn an illustration of Ellie as a woman with magical gifts sent to solve a murder. So there's the print. So I'm just going to try and put that to one side because I don't want to cheat. I like not knowing. I'm going to take the first item out. I'm guessing it's a pin. I wasn't sure whether these were monthly or not, but it seems like they are. So this is a These Valiant Delights inspired pin, which I've still not yet read. Don't at me. This is really nice. And it's designed by Lit Pins & Co. It is lovely. And it will go on my pin banner. Probably going to go on that one, because it's still got some space over there. I did want to get some more of Dark Faces pins, just not had the money yet. So, next up, oh, we have a wearable item. We have some socks. So these are like mid ones. I do prefer ankle ones just because of I have water retention on my ankles, so sometimes these ones don't fit, but they do look pretty stretchy. So these might be okay. And I do love a good pair of wearables, not gonna lie. Scarf, hat, decent hats anyway, socks, just, I'm about that life. Try and see if there's anything small. Oh Jesus, oh my god. So as you can see, it's a mug of some kind. I'm saying mug because this is big. This is not your normal little collectible trinket size mug cup that you get. Oh my god, look at that design. It is very shiny, so you might not be able to see it as well. but that is absolutely stunning. And that is the kind of mug that I use on a daily basis. Anyone who knows me knows that I have big mugs that I have for myself, and most people that come to my house or when I go to my parents' house, they only use the small normal size mugs and cups. So getting one this size is going to be one that I use more often than the smaller ones. So I do use the smaller ones, but I find that I'm making more and more smaller drinks in them, because this one is just a nice size to sustain my caffeination requirements at any one given time. So that I really like. Am I going to end up resubscribing at this rate? Probably. And then we've got something in a white envelope. Ooh! We have, what is it? Oh, it's tiny. It is tiny. It is a little pin flag. The amount of pins I get probably won't take many to fill this up. Not gonna lie. I can bunch some more together, but it is still very pretty, and I love this little design on either side. Okay, in comes the book. Ooh, Reese's White Air Book Club. So I think this is from Reese Witherspoon's book club picks, and it has a signed book plate. I'm just going to put this inside here because otherwise I will forget. And what happened with the Fairy Loot ones is that they all got mixed up. So you can't really tell, but this is matte, but it's kind of textured. And I still haven't told you the title of it. It's Within These Wicked Walls by Lauren Blackwood. And the end pages are like this. And then the naked cover is like this. And then there's nothing on the back. This is a small hardback, which I'm not mad at. I'm not mad at small hardback. So, this says, Andromeda is Edetra, an exorcist hired to cleanse households of the evil eye. She would be hired, that is, if her mentor hadn't thrown her out before she could earn her license. Now her only hope of steady work is to find a patron, a rich, well-connected individual who will vouch for her abilities. When a handsome young heir named Mangus Rochester reaches out to hire her, Andromeda takes the job without question. Never mind that he's rude and demanding and eccentric, that the contract comes with a number of outlandish rules, and that almost a dozen Detra had quit before her. If Andromeda wants to earn a living, she has no choice. But she quickly realises this is a job like no other, with horrifying manifestations at every turn, and that Angus is hiding far more than she had been trained for. Death is the most likely outcome if she stays, and the reason every Detra before her has quit. Leaving Mangus to live out his curse alone isn't an option because, heaven help her, she's fallen for him. So this, like I said, I've never heard of this. I don't know when it was published. Should we have a look? It is a newly published one as well, 2021. I'm excited to get to this. I'm not sure when I'm going to get to this, but I will at some point, hopefully. The book, yeah, has a signed book plate. The enamel pin was Lip Pins & Co. The large mug was illustrated by Ekaterina Vitkovskaya. I'm really, really sorry if I've said that wrong. I will leave the art down here. It's Vitkovskaya_art and is inspired by dragons. It doesn't have a particular fandom. The third item is a pair of mid-length socks designed by Felfair Moon Designs, and that is just all on one act. I'll leave it here. And inspired by the Lunar Chronicles series. I've not read the Lunar Chronicles. Legit, these could be inspired by anything. And the fourth item is a pin banner by Sangra Bookish Shop, and that is Sangra_shop, and is inspired by fairy tales. So it doesn't have a particular fandom, which, to be fair, if you're the kind of person who doesn't really like to keep things from fandoms that you don't like, one of the things I like about Abraxas box is that it will just be inspired by something fantasy related. They're not always inspired by fandoms. So for instance, this is just inspired by dragons. So if you love dragons, then you'll love this. I'm not sure how this is inspired by fairy tales, but it's inspired by fairy tales. So it doesn't have a particular fandom. So I do like that. I think she's done that in a couple of her boxes as well. I'm confused now, as I don't know whether I want to continue with this box or not. This is my problem, because the socks I will use, the mug I will use, the pin I will pin up. And the book sounds really interesting. Sounds like my kind of thing. Sounds like not necessarily enemies to lovers, but dislike to lovers, and disgruntled harass that seems to maybe soften a bit. And who doesn't love a little tortured soul now and again? I really like this box. I do. The last couple I haven't really vibed with, but this one I really like. The only thing I'm a bit unsure about is the pin flag, and that's just down to size. I'm confused now as to whether I want to continue. I might just resubscribe in February, you never know. Honestly, it was a great box to finish on if that is the case. So that is me done for this week, this month, this year of unboxings. There's been very up and down with both Fairy Loot and Abraxas box, and I'm just looking forward to 2022 to see what it holds in relation to bug boxes and just in general. I'm going to be doing my channel goals and yearly stats coming up over the next couple of days, so keep a lookout for them. But until next time, stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe, and I will see you all on the morrow.